Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Marvel Madness, where we talk about all the latest news and rumors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Today, we have a shocking update on the upcoming Thunderbolts movie, which is set to feature a team of anti-heroes and villains working for the government. The big question is, who will play the Sentry, one of the most powerful and mysterious characters in Marvel Comics? As you may recall, back in 2023, it was announced that Yeun, the star of The Walking Dead, Minari, and Invincible, had been cast as the Sentry, also known as Robert Reynolds, a man who gained the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns after drinking a secret serum. Many fans were excited to see Yeun join the MCU and portray this complex and conflicted hero, who also has a dark side known as the Void, a destructive force that threatens to consume him and the world. However, in a surprising turn of events, it was reported earlier this week that Yeun had dropped out of the Thunderbolts movie, leaving the role of the Sentry vacant. According to sources, Yeun's departure was due to scheduling conflicts that arose after the writers and actors' strikes of 2023, which delayed the production of many Hollywood projects, including Thunderbolts. Yeun, who has several other commitments, such as the second season of Invincible and a new movie with Bong Joon-ho, decided to quit the Marvel project by email, citing the strike as one of the reasons. This news has left many fans disappointed and wondering who will replace Yeun as the Sentry. Some have speculated that Marvel may scrap the character altogether, or reduce his role to a cameo or a post-credits scene. Others have suggested that Marvel may recast the role with another actor, and there have been some rumors about who that might be. One of the names that has been floating around is Ryan Gosling, the star of La La Land, Blade Runner 2049, and The Notebook. Gosling has been linked to the MCU for a long time, and has expressed interest in playing Ghost Rider in the past. Some fans have created fan art of Gosling as the Sentry, and some insiders have claimed that he is one of Marvel's top choices for the role. Gosling is known for his versatility and charisma, and could bring a lot of depth and nuance to the character of the Sentry. Another name that has been mentioned is Alexander Skarsgård, the star of True Blood, Big Little Lies, and Godzilla vs. Kong. Skarsgård has also been rumored to be in talks with Marvel for a role in the MCU, and some have suggested that he could be a good fit for the Sentry, 6. Skarsgård has the physical presence and the acting chops to pull off the dual nature of the Sentry and the Void, and could also bring some star power and fan appeal to the Thunderbolts movie. Of course, these are all just rumors and speculation, and nothing has been confirmed by Marvel or the actors themselves. It is possible that Marvel may have a different plan for the Sentry, or that they may surprise us with a completely unexpected casting choice. We will have to wait and see what happens, and hope that whoever plays the Sentry will do justice to the character and the story. But who is the Sentry, and why is he so important for the Thunderbolts movie and the MCU? For those who are not familiar with the character, let's take a look at his comic book history and his potential role in the movie. The Sentry was created by Paul Jenkins and Jay Lee in 2000, as part of a metafictional experiment. The idea was to introduce a new character who had been retconned into the history of the Marvel Universe, as if he had always been there, but had been erased from everyone's memory, including his own, by his own power. The Sentry was presented as a forgotten hero, who had been friends with the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, the X-Men, and Spider-Man, and who had fought against the Void, his evil alter ego, who was responsible for many tragedies and disasters in the Marvel Universe. The Sentry's origin story is that he was Robert Reynolds, a drug addict who stumbled upon a secret laboratory, where he drank a serum that gave him the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. He became the Sentry, a golden guardian of good, who fought crime and evil with his sidekick, Scout, and his dog, Watchdog. However, he also developed a split personality, the Void, a dark and destructive force that opposed everything the Sentry stood for. The Sentry and the Void were locked in a constant battle, and the Sentry realized that the only way to stop the Void was to erase himself and his history from the world, using his power to alter reality. He asked his friend, Reed Richards, to help him with this plan, and together they created a device that wiped out the Sentry from everyone's mind, including his own. Years later, the Sentry started to remember his past, and sought out his old friends and allies, who also began to recall their memories of him. The Sentry tried to resume his heroic career, but also had to face the return of the Void, who threatened to destroy everything he loved. The Sentry joined the new Avengers, the Mighty Avengers, and the Dark Avengers, and had many adventures and conflicts with other heroes and villains. He also learned more about his origin, and discovered that he was not a human who gained powers, but a mutant who was born with the power to manipulate molecules and reality. He also learned that the Void was not his enemy, but his equal, and that they were two aspects of the same being. The Sentry's story came to a tragic end during the siege event, when he was manipulated by Norman Osborn to attack Asgard. The Sentry lost control of his power, and unleashed the Void, who killed many heroes and Asgardians. The Sentry begged Thor to kill him, and Thor reluctantly obliged, striking him with a powerful lightning bolt. The Sentry's body was taken by the Avengers, who gave him a funeral and launched him into the sun. However, the Sentry was not truly dead, as he had the power to resurrect himself. He later returned as one of the Horsemen of Death, under the control of the Apocalypse twins, who had revived him with a death seed. He fought against the uncanny Avengers, and eventually regained his free will. He then left Earth, and became a cosmic wanderer, trying to find his place in the universe. The Sentry is one of the most powerful and complex characters in Marvel Comics, and his introduction to the MCU could have huge implications for the future of the franchise. The Thunderbolts movie could be the perfect opportunity to explore his origin, his struggle, and his potential, as well as his relationship with other characters, such as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who is rumored to be the leader of the Thunderbolts team. The movie could also show how the Sentry's power and personality affect the world, and how he becomes a threat that the Thunderbolts have to stop, or maybe even join. The Thunderbolts movie is expected to feature a roster of characters who have appeared or will appear in previous or upcoming MCU projects, such as Yelena Belova, John Walker, Zemo, Ghost, Taskmaster, and Abomination. The movie could also introduce new characters, such as Moonstone, Songbird, Mach-X, and Fixer, who are part of the Thunderbolts team in the comics. The movie could be a mix of action, comedy, and drama, as these characters have to work together, despite their differences and agendas, and face the challenges and dangers of being government agents and public heroes. The Thunderbolts movie is scheduled to be released on July 25, 2025, as part of Phase 6 of the MCU. The movie will be directed by Jake Schreier, and written by Lee Sung-jin. The movie is expected to have strong ties to Black Widow, and may also set up or connect to other MCU projects, such as Secret Invasion, Armor Wars, and World War Hulk. The movie could also pave the way for more stories involving the Sentry, the Void, and the Thunderbolts, as well as other characters and teams, such as the Dark Avengers, the Illuminati, and the Squadron Supreme. That's all for today's episode of Marvel Madness. What do you think of the Thunderbolts movie and the Sentry? Who do you want to see play the role of the Sentry? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Marvel news and rumors. Thanks for watching. This is Team GTR signing off.